Right, so today I'm finally getting on top of the weeds in this lawn. So I haven't done it for so long because, one, I'm lazy, and two, because this lawn is pretty new. It's only about 10 weeks old now. Time's getting away. But there's a few little broadleafies all over the place. Mostly little weeds like this, bit of thistle, bit of that. So we're going to deal with that today by spraying down a herbicide. Alright, so we're getting onto these weeds. So I haven't really got that many apart from this patch out the front. There's just quite a bit of broadleaf through this area just here. So the reason I think that is because I put down a lot of peat moss, so a bit of soil from Bunnings when I was trying to get the seed to come up, just to try to retain a little bit more moisture. And I'm guessing it had some weed seed in it because I put a lot of that through here, and that's basically where all the weeds have come up. So as you can see, there's a lot of clusters of weeds. Mostly, like seriously, most of it's just thistle. There's a little bit of capeweed out the back as well, but nothing too hard to deal with, just your broad leaf weeds. Pretty generic. A little bit of clover just there as a Oxalis. Let's have a look. There actually might be some buttercup. No, it's clover. Got a bit of clover there. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing too drastic. So these weeds aren't too mature, so it should only take one application of herbicide, and I'm probably going to go about half rate today because the lawn is still pretty young, not very mature. Well, it's getting there, but some new seed only germinated about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I'm in some areas that I filled out, but I am going to blanket spray the whole area because, yeah, even getting up here now, there's more weeds than I thought. Ooh, big patch of clover there. Yeah, okay, we're going to blanket spray this yard. But yeah, if I had hardly any weeds, I'd only spot spray. So generally I'm not a huge fan of putting out herbicides, but there's quite a lot here today, so I'm going to use a selective herbicide on this lawn. So today I'm going to use a product called Lawn Weeder Plus, which has bentazone, dicamba and MCPA in it. Now, this isn't going to work for all grass types. You probably would need something like bow and arrow, which is going to be safe for your buffalo, your Queensland blue cooch, your zoysia, basically every single grass type, whereas what I'm using today is not going to be safe for every grass type. Always refer to the label if you aren't sure, or feel free to shoot me an email and ask me if that herbicide is going to suit your grass type. But yeah, we're going to use that today. I'd use some bow and arrow on this grass if I had some bow and arrow, but I need to actually get some for myself to use. So I'm just using something I had already, which is that Lawn Weeder Plus. And the bentazone in there is also going to be great to help with sedges a little bit. Now what we're putting down today is only a post-emergent, so it's only going to get the weeds that are there currently. Now if you want to stop weeds coming up, not a bad idea to use something like a pre-emergent, which I've got a few videos on pre-emergent. So you could use something like Barricade, Embargo, Oxapro, which is a granular and fertilizer, like granular pre-emergent and fert mix. There's also one called Dithio Max, Pendi Pro. There's quite a different range of products out there. But yeah, today we're doing a post, and I'm not going to be doing a pre-emergent application here, only because my yard isn't mature enough yet. The root system isn't quite established. I could probably put something like Oxafert down, or Oxapro, but we're not going to worry about it this time around. We might get some winter grass come up, but we will deal with that in spring. It's the way it's going to be. But yeah, not really too many weeds at the back, like I said. The front is the worst, but there's still enough that I need to do a blanket spray on this whole area. If I only had like 10 to 15 weeds, 100% I would just spot spray, but there's probably at least 50 all up out the back and little sneaky bits of clover here and there. Yeah, so today blanket spray, not a spot spray. 2 directions, I'm going to use the knapsack to put it down.
Thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Ooh.
So spraying all done, so don't let your kids back on the area or pets or anything until it dries out. So that's why I'm still walking on here with these gum boots on. But yeah, it's all done. So I'll show you guys some results tomorrow. But how good is this yard looking? Look at this. Oh yeah, boy. This is probably the best it's looked since I've done the renovation. It's finally coming back. I've got it on a liquid fertilizer program, just some liquid nitrogen and a bit of iron about once a month, with some Fertex Special Effects, or every 3 or 4 weeks actually. And then obviously my granular fertilizer, which I put down every 8 weeks. So I'm actually due to put down some Inoculate Complete tomorrow, or the next week or something, which will be the last granular app for the season here, because we're getting close to winter. Frosts are about to hit, so yeah, it's not far off. So generally I normally put something down with a bit more K in it. It's a bit more potassium on the lawn, just to get it a bit more hardy for the winter. So a good way to tuck it to sleep, to jump out well for the next season. You don't have to do that, it's just something I like to personally do, something I've done over the years because, you know, it works. But yeah, out the front here, I'll show you guys tomorrow the weeds difference. So I'm spraying this today on Tuesday, so tomorrow the video goes up on Wednesday, so I'll shoot a clip of how these weeds look tomorrow. This is how they look today. There. And then tomorrow they should be standing up and starting to die off, because we've got quite a bit of herbicide on there. Right, so it's the next day. It's only been like, what, 15 hours or something? More than that, anyway. Somewhere around there, and you can see they're already starting to stand up a little bit and starting to die off, starting to get some brown tips on the ends of them, blacky brown tips. So yeah, they are starting to die off now, which is good, all over the place actually, which is awesome. Even the clover's standing up, so we're looking good. So that's pretty much a good kill. We should see them die off. Since it's a bit cooler now, probably take about a week, maybe 2 weeks. And if one of them doesn't die because I only put down half rate, I'll have to do a follow-up application about 21 days afterwards. But yeah, we've pretty much got them. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching, really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing the Tiff Tough Reno, probably going to start a little bit today. I'm going to scalp it back and get ready to do things with it. It's still growing, believe it or not. I'm surprised it's still growing. But yeah, I'll show you guys how that process works when we get to there anyway. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. Make sure you stick around in a couple of weeks and you'll see these weeds will completely die off. I'll probably show a little bit of updates on it here and there. Probably even next week's video, you notice they're probably all gone. But yeah, anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Saturday's vid.